the same numbers, right?
Yes.
And the femoral artery had 0.169 micrograms per milliliter concentration, didn't it?
Yes.
And so basically the concentration in the stomach is about 4 times what it is in the femoral artery, isn't it?
Yes.
And so that can't really be accounted for by part of those dark contents in the stomach being blood, can it?
No, I don't think so. I think there would have to be some oral lorazepam taken somewhere along the line.
Yeah, it appears that there has to be some oral lorazepam taken somewhere along the line. Now, when you take lorazepam, it takes time for it to absorb, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now, this has also been described as being about 1/43 of the pill. It's 1/43 of a single 2 milligram tablet. But from those numbers, you cannot tell how many tablets were consumed, can you?
No, except that it was at least 1/43 of one.
That's the minimum, isn't it? But in the event that the person, say, took 8 pills, 8 lorazepam pills, 2 hours before 12, say at 10 o'clock. If you took those 8 pills at 10 o'clock, you'd expect them to have dissolved and pretty much been absorbed, wouldn't you?
Assuming he's taking them on an empty stomach, yes.
But you would be a bit surprised if there was a remnant still left, would you?
There might be a remnant, yes.
And would you consider 1/43 of a pill to kind of be a remnant?
Yes, it could be a remnant.
Okay. Now, when you saw the level of lorazepam at 0.169, did that cause you to want to take a second look at it?
Do you understand the question?
No, I don't think I do.
Sustain. Yes.
Did the level, the blood level of 0.169, did that stand out to you?
Not especially, no.
Not especially.
It's not a very large amount.
Do you know how many pills of lorazepam it would take to get to a 0.169?
No.
Now, this lorazepam, it could, we got,
You're opening up.
I'm opening up 107. You know, I'd like to approach the witness. Show him this fill up.
Yes.
Is that a prescription bottle for lorazepam?
Yes.
Does it say take 1 pill at bedtime for insomnia?
Yes.
Now, how many pills are in that bottle? I wonder if
There are 9.5 pills
9 tablets?
and a half.
Could you put those tablets on this black thing? Could I show the jurors those tablets?
Council can publish them. Just be careful when you're walking. Starting in front of jurors 1 and 7 and working to jurors 12 and the alternates. And back. Placing into the container. Correct? Dr. Rodgers?
Yes.
Thank you.
And that was an original prescription of 30,
Yes.
and we also had another empty bottle that was found in the somewhere in the Mr. Jackson's bathroom that without a top. Can I approach with that? Yeah.
Is this also from 107?
This is number 187.
Okay. Have you replaced the container into 107 so we can have the record very clear?
Yes, I have.
It's replaced. Now you've removed something from what exhibit?
I removed it from 187.
Thank you.
I believe this has been referred to as the empty lorazepam pill bottle that was found on June 25th in Mr. Jackson's private bathroom.
That in the state's testimony was found June 26th.
June 26th. I'm sorry.
All right. With the clarification overruled.
And that's the same. That's the one. Take one tablet at bedtime for insomnia.
Yes.
Okay, now you understand therapeutic dosing for lorazepam, don't you?
Approximately, yes.
You felt that the lorazepam, well, you felt that benzodiazepines had a part in the cause of death, don't you?
Yes.
187's been replaced. Thank you.
I'll put it back in the box.
Thank you.
Now, there were other benzodiazepines other than lorazepam in the blood. Is that correct?
Yes.
There was diazepam, wasn't there?
Yes.
But your analysis of that showed that it was an insignificant quantity, didn't it?
That's correct.
And there was midazolam in the blood, but that was also in an insignificant quantity. Correct?
Yes.
But the lorazepam, do you know what level you could achieve by taking one of those pills? Maybe I could approach with the lorazepam.
What do you mean by the word level? Could you
Blood level. Blood level, micrograms per milliliter.
Well, with one of those tablets, I would expect the person to have a therapeutic concentration, which should be somewhere between .01 and .24 micrograms per milliliter.
Should I approach witness, Your Honor?
Yes.
I want to show you Mr. Basalt's treatise on lorazepam.
Objection relevance unless you relied on it.
Sustained.
You've read that article on lorazepam before, haven't you?
Objection relevance unless you relied on it in forming his opinion in this case.
The objection is sustained. 801, 802, 804.
Well, do you rely upon that article to achieve your opinion in this case as to the therapeutic level?
Yes.
Overruled at this point.
Mr. Basalt's article there says that one pill of lorazepam will get you to a .018 level. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, and that's a 2 milligram pill, isn't it?
Yes.
And you should reach your peak in about 2 hours, correct?
That's correct.
What's the half-life on lorazepam?
The half-life is between 9 and 16 hours.
Okay, so now we got one pill that will get you to a .018. And we've got a blood level of .169. Correct?
Yes.
To achieve that blood level, you need somewhere between 9 and 10 pills, don't you?
Objection. Many other variables are
The
considered.
objection is sustained.
Well, you need somewhere between well, in the event that one pill is going to take you to a .018, how many pills would it take you to get to a .169?
Same objection.
Sustained. Are you asking the witness to assume that there's no other means of ingestion or administration
No,
of lorazepam?
I was going to go through that. I just can't go through it all at once.
Well, but the hypothetical on its own may assume facts not in evidence. It may call for speculation.
Okay. Let's assume a 2 milligram injection, IV injection at 2 o'clock of lorazepam. Let's assume another 2 milligram injection of lorazepam at 5 o'clock. We've now got 4 milligrams injected. Correct?
Yes.
And the bioavailability of an IV injection of lorazepam would be 100%, wouldn't it?
It should be close to that, yes.
And bioavailability means the percentage of the drug that you actually get into your blood from the source, correct?
Yes.
Now, the bioavailability of lorazepam in pill form is 93%, isn't it?
Objection. Who knows?
If you know,